In the meantime, Election Day is tomorrow, but there's another important deadline happening today.
Yeah, if you requested an absentee or early ballot in Missouri or in Illinois, today is the last day for you to cast that vote. Our Sydney Stallworth joins us now live at a polling place in Arnold with more on how to turn those early and absentee ballots in before the end of the day.
Well, Rennie, Michelle, that's right. Voters, you have until 5 p.m. today to turn in those absentee ballots. Over in Illinois, they call them early ballots. Now, let's say you live in Missouri. Here's how you'll get it done. You won't come to a polling place like this one to turn it in. If you live in Jefferson County, you'd actually be going over to the county election office. This one is on Maple Street here to turn in your absentee ballot for today. I want to give you a look at how it all works. Now, Missouri, today is the deadline for Missouri voters to cast their no excuse in-person absentee ballot. You can do that at a local election place and find those locations on the Secretary of State website. But you have to show a government-issued photo ID to cast your absentee ballot. Also today, it's the last day for Illinois voters to cast their no excuse in-person or early voting ballot. And they can do that at a local election authority office or at locations designated for in-person absentee voting. Now, Illinois does not require voters to show ID to vote in person, but Missouri does. Missouri's new voter ID law is in action for all voters in person and absentee. You have to show a current Missouri driver's license, a passport, veteran's ID card, or another government issued photo ID. Voter registration cards or student ID will not be accepted when you head to the polls. Now, let's say you don't have an ID. You can still vote, but it'll be on a provisional ballot. You have to come back to your polling place before Election Day ends with your photo ID, or an election authority has to determine the signature on your provisional ballot matches the signature you have on your voter registration record for your ballot to be approved. Now, I know that's a lot of information there, and we break it down on how that process works. We talk about how you can register to vote, the candidates, all the issues on the ballots across the bi-state. We have all of that information in our voter guide, and if you want it, all you have to do is text the word guide to 314-425-5355, and we'll send you a link with that information. Reporting in Arnold, I'm Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.